Hey,
American.
we're back, guys. I forgot to unmute the audio. How about that?
You missed it. Liam made his third stream introduction in a row without racism. We're not racist anymore, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, my country is full of Nazis now, but at least my stupid web show's not racist.
Alright, so last we left off, we were halfway through this game. Huzzah.
Yeah, Chroma Gun, the game we were paid for, and told them to suck it.
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, you just put off playing it for a year.
No.
Should we tell Chroma Gun's developers to suck it?
No.
We tell our friends to suck it.
You can suck it.
Okay, present it.
Oh.
I learned that from South Park.
Red.
So there was a guy. He apparently he strangled his girlfriend to death.
Oh.
And
these things wash the walls.
Yep,
Oh no.
Yep. All right. So there was a guy who apparently was in court for strangling his girlfriend. Apparently, he was trying. His defense was that she just choked on his massive dick during oral sex.
I pressed F when I saw this box and it gave me an achievement. Ineffective.
It was apparently his lawyer's idea to use that as a defense.
Wait, what did he say?
His legal defense was, no, I didn't strangle my girlfriend. She just choked on my dick during oral sex.
Oh.
And that was apparently his lawyer's idea.
What?
So the court asked for photographic...
What the? Ah!
So the court asked for measurements and photographic evidence. And, like, he gave it to them, and he was acquitted. So what? I guess his massive dick got him out of jail.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
You remember South Park had a character named Miss Chokes on Dick,
and that was supposed to be dick, you must acquit.
That was supposed to be a joke, and it's real now. A lady died, and her murderer got out of jail time because his dick was big. And like, I don't even know. I feel like I should be upset, but I mean, like, damn. What if his dick had actually been really small?
No, please.
What if it, like, I'm inclined to believe that's actually what happened, that she actually did choke on his dick, because, like...
Well, I beefed it.
Why the fuck would his lawyer have even presented that as an option? It's like, just out of nowhere said, hey, maybe you should tell the court your dick was big.
How would that even get out of there?
I hope they make a movie out of this court case, because goddamn, a lady choked on a guy's dick and he got away with it, because the evidence suggests that was accurate. We live in a strange world.
We sure do.
No, it's fake.
Aw.
Jake says it's fake.
Aw. That's a shame.
That's good, because I mean, it's ridiculous. There was also...
Hey, it's ridiculous.
So in Brazil, there was
I'll see myself out.
So in Brazil, there was an MMA tournament where they did one at the... So it's a standard practice in fighting tournaments that there's an exhibition match where a fan is randomly selected from the audience and gets to fight with one of the contestants.
Okay.
Of the fighting tournament. I didn't think they actually did that, but apparently they did. And so normally the prize fighter is supposed to pull their punches, but apparently but apparently this fan was ready for this. I guess had been waiting his entire life for this because he apparently won the belt.
Oh.
And he was spitting blood out of his mouth. So I guess it was actually a real fight. And holy shit, I want a movie of this guy.
Well, I beefed it again.
So 2017 sucks usually. Most of 2017 sucks, but I think what's happening is 2017 is just not an all-around bad year. 2017 is the year when everything that happens is basically a movie, and basically most movies have a plot that you wouldn't want to live through. So that's why 2017 sucks as a year, because 2017 is the year when life is a movie.
True.
What movie do you think you'd want to live in if you could live in a movie? I think I'd want to live in Brave Little Toaster.
Why?
Wait, no. Then I'd have to masturbate in front of a bunch of things.
God damn it, Josie.
I don't want to live in Brave Little Toaster. Okay, so the reason I said yes at first was Brave Little Toaster. The master really respects his appliances, and so they respect him, and they cooperate when he asks for stuff to be done. You ever have the thing going where your computer is doing something stupid and you're yelling at your computer to stop doing the stupid thing?
Hmm.
I feel like if we lived in Brave Little Toaster, computers would be more inclined to not do the stupid thing.
I went for okay, real talk, after that movie came out, I went for a year feeling bad about getting mad at my appliances and shit.
Oh, I watched that movie about 50 times when I was a baby, so I got seriously fucked up by it.
Huh.
I feel bad whenever I have to throw out anything, or break anything, or just basically all the time. I feel bad all the time about everything. But anyway, so so my example with the computers is actually bullshit, because Brave Little Toaster goes to the rescue and apparently there's a subculture underneath the base level anthropomorphic appliances community. Apparently computers have a conscious set of rules that they have to follow.
Okay.
So Rob, that's spoilers. That's the master's name. I don't know why I said spoilers. It's not a spoiler. His name's not in the movies. Anyway, so Rob, he's working on his college report, and he loses it because of a blackout.
Okay.
But his computer's alive, because that's the whole deal of Brave Little Toaster. The shit's alive. So his computer's alive. So the other appliances are all just like, well, why can't you just bring it back? You saw what he typed. You had it on you, and his computer's all like, no, man, there are rules. I can't do it. You can't do it. No, you broke the rules. You can't fix them.
I am so confused about this puzzle. Do you have any ideas?
Paint stuff blue. Man, you are barking up the wrong cat.
You do puzzles. You wanted us to play a puzzle game earlier.
Yeah. I didn't say I was gonna be competent.
Fuck's sake.
You're smart. You'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah. Later on during the movie, they meet a 1950s style supercomputer named Wittgenstein, who apparently didn't get the memo and find that computer's got to be bullshit. So as a way of saying thanks for changing my light bulbs, he sends a power surge to Rob's computer and restores his essay.
I don't think that's how computers work.
No, no, it's not. Brave Little Toaster.
A power surge would fuck it up even more.
Yeah, Brave Little Toaster goes to the Brave Little Toaster to the rescue. They apparently do not understand how computers work at all.
I mean, to be fair, it was made in the 90s.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a song in Brave Little Toaster where all of Rob's, at the time, modern appliances are dancing around singing how great they are and how up to date and cutting edge they are. And it's just like it's the most 90s thing ever, and it has only improved since it's been outdated, because it's all these appliances singing about how cutting edge and state of the art they are, but it's the most 90s thing ever, so it's clearly bullshit. And it's great because these characters are all painted as the villains, so like you're supposed to hate them.
Yeah.
It's great. I want a fucking remaster! They spilled coffee on the animation cells of my favorite, and I want them to redraw it! Disney! Just do it! You have all the money! All of it! Want it! Anyway, so Brave Little Toaster to the rescue. So Brave Little Toaster was a book at first. It's an adaptation of a book. The movie is an adaptation of a book. And there was a sequel to the book called Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. And Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue was basically a filler movie because they wanted a trilogy. And there were only 2 books.
Okay.
But Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue, like, they worked with what they got. So Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue actually rectified an error in Brave Little Toaster 1. So all of the appliances have like an arc going on in Brave Little Toaster, except for the radio. The radio doesn't really have anything to do. He's just basically a joke character.
Okay.
For Brave Little Toaster 1, I mean Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue. Okay, so supercomputer Wittgenstein. He's a cathode ray tube powered computer, and they don't make the brand of cathode ray tube that he runs on, so he's dying.
All right.
And like, so he finds the last factory on Earth that has these tubes. And they only have one, so they get the tube. But the radio accidentally breaks it.
Oh, no! Oh, I fucked it up. I put the wrong color. I figured it out, but,
That's good. So the radio has, like... Okay, so, like, the blanket is the one who should probably be handling the light bulbs, because, 1, blankets are soft, and 2, like, none of them have appendages, really. But, like, the blanket has, like, a big, massive blanket that he can use to manipulate the world. So, like, I don't know what the hell the radio thought he was doing, using his antenna to manipulate a light bulb. But, yeah, he broke the light bulb, and so he is basically responsible for this guy they just met dying. And he feels so bad about it that he basically commits suicide. Somehow unscrews his own light bulb and rolls it dramatically over to his friends. And it's a really cool scene. And, yeah. And so Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue is actually a necessary part of the Brave Little Toaster franchise, because it gives the radio something to do. He didn't have a thing to do in the first one. But I love the radio, and I don't want to consider him a superfluous character. So, like, you gotta watch the shitty movie with the animals. I haven't even mentioned the animals. Alright, so... despite Brave Little Toaster 1 and Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, firmly establishing Rob's affinity towards appliances, Brave Little Toaster 2 posits that he's in college to become a veterinarian.
Oh.
So he's got a whole bunch of animal friends.
Oh, Lord.
And
oh,
like,
Lord, I think I'm coming down with a case of the vapors.
but he has a douche.
Oh my
but he
God.
has a douche. But he has a douchey roommate who.
Oh, Dios mío.
But he has a douchey roommate who wants to sell the pets to some sort of thing.
Killer Yandere, what did I walk in on? It's been a pretty good year for games, if anything.
Brave Little Toaster: The Rescue is kind of a really stupid movie, but because of that radio and but because of that light bulb subplot, it's just it's like a necessary thing.
Oh God, it's like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. Where did the red one go? Where's the red one? Oh, Dios mío.
And Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars is like technically stupid, but it's so stupid that it rolls over into being not stupid.
Josie,
okay,
Josie, I'm scared. I'm scared.
So like Rob's son gets abducted by aliens. Okay, so Rob has a junk drawer that he had a hearing aid in for some reason, and the hearing aid wants to go to Mars, so he goes to Mars. But Rob's son, who's a baby, gets caught in the alien beaming up.
Okay. You wait over there. No.
So the toaster and his friends make a really shitty spaceship that works for some reason.
Yeah.
So like it's a laundry basket, which for some reason is not anthropomorphic. That always bothered me once I figured it out. Like, how come the ceiling fan is alive and the laundry basket's not alive?
I don't think the laundry basket's not an appliance.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh shit.
Josie.
You cracked the code! You cracked the code! You solved the plot holes! You solved it! Well then why are the balloons alive?
Why?
Why are the Christmas ornaments alive?
Why are you alive?
Why am I alive? I almost got run over by a truck when I was a kid. Stopped to pick up a penny and I didn't look both ways.
Typical Josie almost gets hit by a truck because she saw a shiny thing on the ground.
Well, I was literally a child, so also
you would still do that. You would still do that.
Also, I had a brain tumor, so that should have killed me.
You would still try to pick up a penny in the middle of the road.
Also, I have a habit of forgetting to eat and not buying the right foods or eating the right food.
True.
Cat. Okay, where was I? Oh, right, I was talking about toaster movies. I like toasters.
You were indeed.
Alright, so Brave Little Toaster. The laundry basket, tied to a ceiling fan, and with a microwave inside. And they put popcorn in the microwave, and the popcorn acts as a fuel source to get the laundry basket ceiling fan monstrosity into space. And somehow that works. And they go to Mars. And Mars is populated by military-grade missile-launching toasters.
Huh.
Yeah, so like... Okay, so Mars is actually populated by outmoded appliances.
Okay.
Appliances that were designed to fail at some point. So like they all resent humanity for that.
Yeah.
But also they're fucking toasters equipped with missile launchers for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. And the Christmas ornament that's there for some reason literally calls them military toasters.
Yeah.
It's great. Also, there's a Christmas ornament. There's a lunar rover there's a lunar rover that was dating a Christmas ornament. Apparently, when it was sent to Mars, they also sent up a Christmas ornament. I don't remember why. Also, the Mars rover was voiced by DeForest Kelley as one of his last roles before he died. The actor that played Dr. McCoy in Star Trek. One of his last roles ever was as the literal Mars rover.
Oh my God, I am running from fire. I am literally running from fire. They are burning the whole building down, and I'm running from fire.
Awesome.
You told me to go right. You told me to go right.
I did?
Sorry, I meant left. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, everything's on fire.
Would fire be anthropomorphic?
I don't know. No, no, no. Whoa, no. Oh my God. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Holy shit, what the fuck?
I know that,
Oh, Dios mío!
I know that the pollutants in Fern were anthropomorphic. What if Fern Gully and Brave Little Toaster are part of the same universe?
Well, this sure took a turn fast. Good lord.
What if Fern Gully, Toy Story, and Brave Little all take place in the same world? Apparently, I was such a fan of Fern Gully growing up that one day I just woke up and Fern Gully 2 was in my bed.
Really?
Yeah, just a VHS caught to, like I guess my parents surprised me, and I just woke up with the sequel to Fern Gully in my bed, and like I was real happy and excited.
Oh my
Thinking
God,
back,
what is happening? What is happening?
So thinking back on that memory, it's very confusing because now I know that Fern Gully wasn't actually good, but I liked a lot of things.
No.
Like, I think I'm the only person on Earth who ever unironically enjoyed Captain Planet.
What was that meant to happen? That was meant to happen. That was meant to happen. Where am I now? What is happening in this game?
I don't think anybody was ever meant to enjoy Captain Planet.
Whoa. Oh, I have a flashlight on my gun now.
So there was this one episode of Captain Planet.
I'm still just distracted. What is this game? What just happened? The place burned to the ground. I passed out from smoke inhalation, and now I'm slow and have a flashlight, and I'm going through the ruins of the. What?
This game is basically the game that Valve would have made if they had decided Portal 2 shouldn't have portals in it.
So, it's dark. The place is burned to the ground. I have a flashlight. There's a new viewer. Hello, welcome, Sonic Tunes YouTube.
It's what I said. It's what I said during a previous stream. While Valve was making Portal 2, at first, there weren't any portals in it, and eventually they realized how little sense that made. But this is basically the game they were making.
True.
This is basically what the game they were making would have been had they not thought, wait, the game's called Portals in it. We kind of have to have portals in it.
Ooh, those are some chunky ass shadows. Some chunky ass. Chunky ass.
Anyway, hi, new viewer. I suck. Liam's the one playing. My name is Josie. I'm a cat. I like pizza. And today I've just been talking about Brave Little Toaster, and I love that movie.
Jake says, I've heard this soundtrack somewhere. Your guess is as good as mine. It's new to me, and I can also barely hear it because I had the volume low.
Anyway, so the main villain in Brave Little Toaster is a giant refrigerator on Mars.
Okay.
Apparently Mars is just ruled over by a giant refrigerator. He's basically the Abraham Lincoln from Adventure Time of Brave Little Toaster.
I'm still just so dumbfounded by what's happening right now that I did not expect any of that.
So Abraham Lincoln.
Development. No, it's done now. It was in development when we got it.
Yeah. So the developers of this game actually
they sent us a code. And what about the man?
The man. Are they referring to Jonah's game,
Yes.
or are they referring to Authority?
I'm sure he's referring to Fishbill's game.
Oh yeah. Well,
Quote,
Jonah was
unquote,
making
game.
Jonah was making an art game called The Man.
Quote unquote art. Air quotes.
Liam.
Yeah.
Liam. Okay. It's quote unquote art. It's quote unquote a game, but it is not quote unquote an art game, because an art game is neither a game nor
needs to be a game.
No. An art game is neither art or a game. Because an art game is some pretentious bullshit that that some designer somewhere thought was artistic and a game, but was actually just a walking simulator. And walking simulators can be artistic, but no one really puts effort into them anymore. You just gotta spend 5 minutes on Jim Sterling's channel and like, oh, did you hear about the bullshit?
What bullshit?
Someone photoshopped together a bad view of Mario Odyssey from Jim Sterling, and now he's getting death threats over a review that he didn't make. Isn't that great? And then he actually did make a Jim Impressions of Mario Odyssey, and YouTube flagged it. So Jim Sterling is allowed to get death threats over a fake review over fake coverage of the game. But when he makes real coverage, that's not allowed. We can't have this guy defending himself over death threats. Wow. Fucking YouTube, come on. I get it. The death threats weren't your fault, but like, you don't exist in a bubble. Your algorithm is deliberately fucking with systems that aren't in your control. You have to like have people look at these things. Like, robots can't make moral decisions yet. They're not going to be able to make moral decisions for a long time.
True.
So anyway, what's your favorite Star Wars droid, and would you fuck it?
What?
Mine's IG-88. I asked that question to Austin Yorsky of WordFunk, and it made it on air. Everyone's questions were, Austin's favorite droid is the Gonk droid, and he would fuck it. Johnny thinks HK-47 would be really good in bed, and Leon really likes K2SO from Rogue One, but thinks he would be a real downer to sleep with.
Okay.
So his actual fuck droid would be E3PO, the silver rude protocol droid from I think Empire. He said. I wasn't really paying attention. I was distracted by how dumb it is that Star Wars names literally everything in the entire franchise. Like, every single astromech droid that has ever been on screen for 20 seconds in Star Wars has a unique model number. Every single protocol droid, and for some reason, the most prominent other protocol droid that's on screen, this one silver protocol droid that said a naughty word to in a foreign language, and he was like, "Oh, how rude!"
Yeah.
For some reason, they decided, hey, let's not give this one a unique name. They literally just called it E3PO. That is such stupid world building. And it's inconsistent, because the model numbers don't go like that. It should have been C3P1 or C3P2 or C4P something. It shouldn't have been E3PO. What are they? The 3PO is the series? That doesn't make sense, because R2 is the series of the astromech droids. I'm confused. Star Wars, your names make no sense.
Oh my god, the positioning of that electrified tile is just weird.
I'm gonna bring up some of my Star Wars Force Awakens screenshots. I almost had Star Trek Force Awakens. I mean, that's accurate because J.J. Abrams,
Huh.
he made a movie.
He made a movie, Josie 2014.
He made a movie. There's a movie. You got movies. Your movie.
Oh.
So Emperor Snoke appears in Lego Force Awakens, obviously because it's the movie he was in, and he looks really good. I don't know what the hell happened when they actually made the minifigure of Emperor Snoke.
Supreme Leader Snoke.
Liam, no one gives a shit. They're the Empire. They're the Empire. Just deal with it. No one gives a shit. They're the Empire.
God, are you serious with this right now?
Aiden killed the microwave, so I guess we can't go to Mars.
Oh, this is the worst one. This is the worst one.
Aiden just randomly posted on the Discord chat as if he can't tell we're streaming. That he just killed the microwave. We're streaming now. Can't go to Mars.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what the hell NASA and Elon Musk are doing. If you want to go to Mars, all you need to do is tie a laundry basket to a ceiling fan and microwave up some popcorn.
This stage kind of sucks.
Apparently, and not only will that get you into space, but it'll get you to Mars in less than a day. No, less than a night, because Rob and his girlfriend, because Rob and I guess his wife at the time, Rob and Christy did not notice that their son was missing, or daughter. For some reason, they gave the master and his girlfriend a name, but they didn't name their child. What was up with that? We gotta meet John. We gotta do an interview with John Lasseter and ask him what was up with that. Yeah, we gotta ask John Lasseter what was up with that. Like, why'd you give the guy who owns the appliances and his girlfriend names, but you didn't give the kid a name? I would say Rob's child was I would say the baby is a more prominent character than Rob, because Rob's basically a MacGuffin in Brave Little Toaster 1 and 2.
Huh.
Whereas the baby is the MacGuffin in Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, but like the baby actually does shit, because apparently the rules that appliances need to play dead in front of humans doesn't apply to babus.
Really?
So the appliances will like interact with the babu, and the babu interacts with the appliances as if they're living beings, because they what?
I just said interesting.
So I kind of want a remake of Brave Little Toaster, because I feel like they could explore this world and its mechanics, but like I know that they would do it wrong, so I don't want that. Also, there was a rumor that they were going to redo the radio was going to be an iPhone, and I don't want that.
Same.
We gotta go with 1950s appliances, or you go home. Plus, there is no radio that actually looks like that. So if they actually did a new Brave Little Toaster movie, that would reinvigorate interest in the franchise. And they would like actually make that radio as merchandise, probably. It's like, I'm pretty sure you can get a toaster that looks about like that. I mean, it's fucking toaster. I don't know if an electric blanket that looks exactly like that is. Now, the vacuum actually had a brand name as the character's name, so I'm gonna have to look up whether or not that they actually made. So, fun fact. The vacuum in Brave Little Toaster, it's very difficult to actually hear what his name is because the recording, the mastering is real bad. They just need to remaster that whole movie. They just need to remaster it. The vacuum's name is Kirby. He's actually named after the same brand of vacuum as Kirby, the video game character that we were just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's real neat. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. I am a train.
I agree. No. Oh, you swine. Oh, this level.
I'm gonna check my email.
Yeah.
Nope. Nobody died today.
Yeah.
Right. So. Yes. Jonah's game. We first mentioned it in the Bonkles the Game where we fought the Koroks. In Tahu's level? I don't. Were the Borok you fought in Tahu's level the Koroks?
Probably.
They were Tanoks.
You would think so.
Koroks would have made more sense. If the Borok's goal was to destroy, it would make more sense to not pair Borok with the environment that matched their element. It's easier to break things when you aren't the things.
Yeah, that was the whole concept in the Shadow Toa fight.
Yeah. Yeah, can't wait for 13 years from now when they bring Chronicle back for reals this time.
Yeah, because that's totally gonna happen.
Liam, it's how economics works, okay? They can't afford to do Bionicle, but they will in 13 years. It's how economics works. So the plastic market is real bad right now. They gotta invest in renewable plastic sources.
God damn it! I just locked myself in here.
Jake Shepard says that TTV is boring now that guy you don't like left.
Yeah, I offered to. I talked to Invictus and I offered to take his place. I still haven't heard back. Personally, I still don't watch them, but I don't give a fuck either way, and I'm glad LJ's gone.
So, alright, so the guy who does the 3D animation in Death Battle, Torian, he apparently, okay, so he did, like, a cast interview or something when they first brought him on, and he apparently actually really hated the animated section of Death Battle before he started working on them. So I guess he specifically auditioned for the... he specifically applied for the job because he hated the content he wanted to work on. Or rather, he didn't hate Death Battle, the intellectual researchy bits. He just didn't like the animation.
Okay.
I presume he likes the animation more now that he's working on it. Or
well,
maybe
yeah, on the note of TTV, if you guys want to see me on there, go talk to the staff, get them to email me back.
I mean, I think a Beaver House TTV integration would be real good for business.
Oh, definitely. Especially considering we already have plans on our other project for a podcast of our own. You know what we're talking about, Josie.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
They've collaborated a bit with Just Too Good. I wouldn't mind doing collaborations with him. They haven't done a lot of collaborations with him, so I don't think he's actually part of TTV, which is why I was still watching him after I remembered that you didn't like them.
Right.
I remembered I was watching them a bit, and then I posted one of their links in a chat, and you were all like, "Why do you like those guys?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, is there a reason I'm not supposed to like these guys? Sorry." There's a lot of reasons why I'm supposed to dislike a lot of things, and I can't keep them all in my head. They're just like, everything's bad. But like, everything really is bad because Harvey Weinstein, that big Hollywood executive who it came out he was a massive sex pervert criminal man. Sex pervert criminal man.
I agree.
Yes. So Harvey Weinstein is legitimately one of the biggest executives in Hollywood and got his fingers in a whole lot of pudding.
That's
oh
a
God.
euphemism for people's butts.
Oh God. I realized after I said it. I actually meant it as a euphemism for movies, but I mean, he's probably got his fingers in some butt movies too. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so Harvey Weinstein's an awful human being, and he funds like a lot of movies. So it's like practically every movie is tainted by his presence. But like that doesn't like you just gotta take the you just got as long like you can't not like stuff just because people that made it were awful. Because there's a lot of things that are bad, and like Disney's not a great guy, but like he did all the stuff. That argument doesn't really.
All the stuff, Josie, 2014.
Now that argument only applies to collaborative things that had one person that was bad. That argument doesn't really apply to things like JonTron, because JonTron, the person, like you cannot separate JonTron from his work because he is his work. He's a critic. He makes a show about himself, talking about stuff.
And Jake Shepard, why do I not like LJ? Because he hates gay people, and he is bossy, overbearing, and impossible to work with on any project that he's a part of. Say what you will about them. Say what you will about him. Take what you will from me. But whatever their official statement on him was, it's 10 times worse than that. What I've told you is the reason he was fired, because he can't keep to himself. He can't keep his mouth shut. Everything has to be his way or no way. And if he doesn't like you, he's going to make it 10 times worse. And because I'm gay, the times that I've had to work with him, he's singled me out so many times. I hate him.
I mean,
I've known him since before TTV was a thing, so this is not a new thing for him.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
I've known him since TTV was just a blurb in a chat box.
Yeah, if you're gonna single out Liam for
if you're gonna single me out for being gay, you better also you better follow that up with, can I suck your dick?
No, if you're gonna single out Liam out for anything, single him out because Liam's a douchebag.
Well.
Like I do.
And follow that up by, can I suck your dick?
Yeah, like what I do. hey Liam, you're a douchebag. I want to suck your dick.
Cool. See, was that so hard?
Yeah. My romantic sex partner says your dick is big. I want your dick.
So yeah, we're playing Chroma Gun.
Yeah. I want to suck your dick.
Okay, Josie.
Dicks.
What?
Anyway, so after I talk about dicks and homophobia, I'm gonna start talking about my favorite kids movie, Brave Little Toaster again.
Neat.
Dicks and homophobia. So yeah, I really want to talk to John Lasseter about the creative choices that went into the Brave Little Toaster movie franchise. Although I don't think I think John Lasseter only had to do with the first movie.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Apparently, at some point during Brave Little Toaster's development, they were actually going to make all.
No.
All the backgrounds were actually originally going to be CGI, and it was going to be an experiment in doing a movie with 2D animation on a 3D background. That was too expensive, so Disney fired him.
Oh my god, I am being followed by mines. Ooh, I'm alive.
It's always about the money. It's always about the drugs.
Hey, the lights are back on.
No soup for you.
Oh, hey, they brought back the floor tiles. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna quotes you know.
Alright.
I can't think of any quotes.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna stop clapping. It's hurting my hands. Now I'm trying to do hand fart. I'm trying to do hand farts now.
Why?
Be annoying. Okay. Okay. That's not working. I think I got a couple out there, but I don't know if they got picked up by the microphone.
They did. They most certainly did.
Okay, good.
Why though?
I don't know.
Why does it keep defaulting to yellow?
Well, what color do you want it to default to?
Blue.
Too bad. Yellow. It's just a yellow kind of day. All the yellow, all the sky across the day. I fuck that up so much every time. Every time I start to try to do a singing, I do it wrong. Look at that full hot dog dancing all the way. Snapchat released an $80 dancing hot dog costume for Halloween.
They sure did.
It costs $80. It's the best damn costume you could get without solid parts.
Huh.
Like they could make a full mascot costume with like solid molding for like to actually be shaped like a hot dog and shit, like a mascot costume.
Yeah.
Or like a hot dog fursuit or whatever. But like no, like then it would basically be this, but with shit inside it. So like they did a good job, and it's probably technically worth $80. But only technically, because why would anyone pay $80 for memes? Like
You bought Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, for $20 because I had to spend $20.
That's still.
Like Amazon would not let me. Amazon would.
Amazon.
Amazon. I mixed up my vowels. Okay, so Amazon would not let me buy a replacement fan for my CPU case unless I spent $20.
True.
So I had extenuating circumstances. I didn't want to buy shit. So like if I gotta buy shit I don't want anyway, I'm gonna buy memes. I have a threshold of memes. Like, unless there's extenuating circumstances, I don't want to pay more than $1 for. That's probably going to go out the window once I start not having to worry about money as much.
Okay.
I don't know yet. We'll find out in a couple months. Because I've been approved for disability income.
Right.
As long as Donald Trump doesn't fuck anything up. Oh god, he's gonna do something stupid every day. So like the odds that's gonna be something he does. Terrifying.
Yeah. What in the hell?
What was it? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah. So I like memes.
Me too, Josie.
Anyway, yeah. I really want a smartphone with an accelerometer so I could do the hot dog. So I can have the hot dog, but like, I don't want to spend that much money on a new phone. Because technically, if I buy a new phone just for the hot dog, then I'm paying. Then the phone is memes.
True.
And I definitely cannot get a smartphone with an accelerometer for less than $1. So like the current I bought a smartphone on eBay for $40. Technically, it was high end at the time. It's not anymore. I had a hand-me-down from my roommates, not the ones I have now, the last one.
Yeah.
So technically, this phone is free. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't have an accelerometer. There's apparently an emulator thingy. I haven't gotten that working yet. I got. Okay, good. then it's not just me. It's just bad. All right.
I mean, to be fair, I
So-
haven't been trying.
So I guess I just gotta get a new phone with an accelerometer in it. But those cost $120 on eBay, which is about what they cost. Which is about what they cost new, apparently, if you got a plan, which I can't afford, because I have a very strict policy. I'm very bad with money, but I could be a lot worse, because I have this thing where I don't rush into subscription services unless I have a source of income, which I've never had, so I really haven't. But like, that's a good system. The other system is I'm gonna pay my fucking bills when they come up. I don't know why that is. I don't know how that concept escapes people.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. It's just like, oh hey, I got a bill for $300, but I only have to pay $100. I'm gonna pay $400. I'm gonna pay $400, and then the next time I get a bill, and it's only gonna be $100, then it's actually only gonna be $100. But also, if I just don't feel like paying it, I don't need to, but I'm still gonna pay it. Just like, I want to not, like, I feel like I'd be really good with my money if I actually had money. But I don't. So when I spend the money on things that I want, then I don't have money anymore. But if I had money to begin with, then I could buy the money, then I could spend the money on the things I want and still have money.
You could buy the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the money. I'm gonna buy the money. I think that's technically what stock investments are. Buying the money.
True.
Can't wait until I can't wait to own Konami. So I've decided that it would probably be very racist for a white person to buy Konami and use their employees as chairs.
Yeah.
See, see. My original plan was to humiliate the executives at Konami that fucked over Hideo Kojima and all the other things that they've done that are bad. But like, I'm not comfortable with the racial implications of a white person buying a Japanese company and then humiliating the executives. So I'm just gonna fire them all and not like. I'm going to be open about my resentment for how they've run this company, but like, I'm not gonna do the thing. I'm not gonna do the thing that involves the subjugating and objectification of minorities, even if they are technically the 1%. Oh crap! Now I have another rant to go on. So like. So like, why do we call black people minorities when they're more than the white people? But we call the rich people the 1%. But wouldn't 1% be a minority? I'm confused. I'm confused. Our racial power structure doesn't make any sense, and it seems to not make any sense by design. Like, this is obviously not the only part of the racial power structure that makes no sense. Because racial power structures themselves make no sense. I think we should just treat everybody equally and not be dicks to each other based on superficial elements like race and gender and cats.
And cats.
I like cats. There's an empty lot. I don't know. So, like, there's a yard at the end of my road, at the end of my street, that I think is attached to an automotive store, but, like, it's really overgrown, so I feel like it's abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
There are all these cats there, and it's really, I love these cats. I love these cats. I just want to buy cat food and just, like, leave it out for them, but, like, I keep forgetting to buy the cat food. There's this other day when the day that I went to get the medicine, but the medicine wasn't there. there was one of the babus was just out in the open in the middle of the field, just hanging out and chilling. And I went up to the fence to look at the babu, and the babu went and hid. Then a big tabby cat came out and was all like, I guess that's the pack leader, and it was coming out to protect the babu.
Mm.
And it's like adorable. It's adorable. It's Tabu is all like, don't hurt Babu. I am Tabu. Don't hurt Babu.
I am taboo.
Because I replaced the Y and baby with a so Tabby.
I agree.
Yeah. There's also this really floofy white cat that I think might be a pet. So frankly, I don't even know if this is an abandoned lot that the cat's claimed, or if this is someone's yard and they just have the best environment for their pets to live in. Because like, I'm pretty sure these cats are just thrilled as fuck to live in this yard, because like, it looks like a jungle, but it's a jungle full of old cars. So it's a jungle with a ton of cat houses.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What if I also brought them a cardboard box, and they could play with the box? Because cats love boxes.
True.
Oh fuck! Now I want to be. Now I want. So I can own a lot of shit ton of land. Let it go to shit so that it's overgrown and wild. Just have cats just playing in the jungle. Have my neighbors yell at me because I need to mow my lawn and be like, "Fuck you! I got cats."
What?
So George Lucas was gonna use all that land he owns to work on movies, but his neighbors didn't okay that, because apparently you need your neighbor's consent before you can do that with your land.
Okay.
I don't understand that, but apparently what he decided instead, to piss his neighbors off more, was he donated his land to an affordable housing act. So now homeless people get to live. So now poor people get to live on his land, and apparently that's covered by the laws. So like, he doesn't need permission from neighbors for that. So, like, okay, so it's not okay that George Lucas is only helping poor people to piss off his rich neighbors. But like, if you're gonna do, okay, so like, he's still doing a good thing for shitty reasons. So like, who cares? Like Elon Musk just restored power to the hospital in Puerto Rico. That was that there was a video that got tweeted by someone of a surgeon in Puerto Rico doing heart surgery by cell phone flashlight.
Okay.
So Elon Musk restored power to that hospital using solar panels. Like that hospital is now fully equipped with solar panels, and they're fine. And Google is restoring their phone and internet coverage using their balloons thing. And like this is kind of really cynical, but like, they're really only doing that for marketing and publicity, to advertise, hey, look at this thing that we're doing, that you're gonna look at this thing that you can pay for right now. Hey, look at this thing we're doing. But like, who cares? I mean, they're doing a cool thing for bad reasons, but like, they're still doing the cool thing.
I guess.
They're still doing the cool thing. So like, it's cool. They're doing the cool thing. I like cool things. I like cool things.
I am the cool thing.
I like bunnies too, Jake. I like cats more, though. Bunnies are like discount cats.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't hold that. And I don't hold that against the bunnies. I don't hold that against the bunnies. If I had to take care of a bunny and a cat, I wouldn't treat them differently. But like, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. I think that we should just not have human presidents anymore. We should just let cats be president. All cats. Every cat on Earth just becomes the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Just collectively, all cats are the president.
I think that would kill our economy.
I think it would be less of an adverse effect than Donald Trump is having.
Maybe.
Okay, no, Liam, the sad part is that I'm right. You know, theoretically, you could link all the cats together, like Cookie Clicker with its one mind upgrade.
Okay.
You could link all of the cats together as some sort of neural net computer system. They would probably all collectively be smarter than Donald Trump. No, definitely. They would definitely be smarter than Donald Trump.
Are you smarter than a Trump?
Yes. Definitively, literally anybody that participated on that game show would definitely qualify as being smarter than Donald Trump. But is it smarter than Anne?
Anne?
Oh my god. I'm so sad.
What?
I'm so sad you've forgotten.
What?
Dice Funk.
Oh, Dice Funk, yeah. Lol.
Yes. There was so Austin Yorsky of Word Funk, he played a cleric on their D&D podcast Dice Funk, and he'd written up a really epic and interesting backstory and character and everything, and then he accidentally rolled incredibly low for intelligence. So that basically changed the entire character from then on.
Yeah.
The character is basically dumber than a sack of bricks, and he had to play her that way. And there are actually certain rules in tabletop RPGs. Like, I don't remember what game it is and what race it is, but apparently there are some mechanics somewhere that
Please don't have collision.
If the player has a good idea, they need to roll, but their character has a low intelligence stat. They need to actually roll whether or not their character would be intelligent enough to come up with the idea they had.
This puzzle right here. Oh boy, I don't know about this one, guys.
When I played D&D, I played a very, 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 very unintelligent character. Got herself eaten by yetis.
You were trying to be Anne.
Got herself eaten by yetis. Fuck that up.
Just a bit.
I fucked that up real good.
Yeah.
Got that. Jonah eventually abandoned that campaign. So I'm guessing he's going to allow me to read Meowing for our next campaign, because technically this one was non-canon.
Hmm.
Although I go out of my way to make plot contrivances work, so I'm probably going to come up with an explanation. I've already come up with one. I'm just trying to work up the energy to write it.
Hmm.
Yeah. One day, I'm going to take my shitty Sprite comics from 2006, and I'm gonna make them real good, and professional and stuff.
Oh, I beefed that hardcore.
And then everyone will question why. Why?
Okay, let's see here.
So Dice Funk has the elephants.
Really?
Yep. Rolo T, the host of Transmission Awesome. I forget what his actual show is called now. Transmission Awesome was an old Channel Awesome podcast back when it was called That Guy with the Glasses.
Okay.
He's a player. He's a player on Dice Funk Season 3. His character is something called a Wild Sorcerer.
Okay.
Whenever his character does a spell, whenever he performs a spell, he has to roll on something called a Wild Magic table that adds an effect to his spell. So basically, it's just a total free-for-all of chaos.
Wow, I overthought the fuck out of that puzzle.
Every time he casts a spell, something stupid happens. Like there was one time when he cast a spell, and suddenly all he could taste was mayonnaise.
Oh.
One time he cast a spell, and an air elemental came out.
All right.
He brought life to the air. Another time was when he cloned himself, and that had permanent ramifications on the campaign.
How so?
Well, the clone's part of the world now.
Oh.
Like there's just an NPC that uses basically Austin just hit Control C, Control V, and bam! Now that character sheet is also an NPC. Now, obviously, the characters evolved and changed since then, so they aren't identical now, but that's how it started. Very interesting bullshit. I considered incorporating wild magic into Meowing Far, but I thought that would be a bad idea. Because that shit can get real weird. This shit can get real weird. Mayonnaise. Although there was a time when I inflicted mayonnaise on people in place of calm minds, because I didn't actually know calm minds. A spell to calm minds. So what I would do was I would use prestidigitation to make the insides of everyone's mouth taste like mayonnaise. I only did that once though. It probably worked better than what my next character, Meowthark the Malnificent, did. Where she would electrocute people to solve arguments.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah, especially when it's raining, and also you're in a little boat in the middle of the ocean.
You killed everyone, didn't you?
Yeah, I basically ended the campaign. Yeah, so Reese and Damien both think that they are responsible for ending the campaign. I'm pretty sure it was mostly me, though. It was mostly me.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, you.
Should have just done mayonnaise.
Oh, you.
Meowvark knew. I think Meowvark knew prestidigitation. I should have just done mayonnaise. Yeah. Next campaign, Meowing start out as a sorcerer instead of a paladin. That that has the multi-class in the paladin later because paladins have a really shitty spell list. Like the character in Dice Funk that's a paladin is making it look really good, but they have a really shitty spell list.
Okay.
They don't learn spells that are fun. All they can do is hit stuff and enchant the magic stuff, and then chant the thing they hit stuff with. And like, I mostly just wanted to hit stuff and shoot stuff. I did I made my character bad. I did my character bad. Also, she was
bad. I may have beefed this puzzle up.
Also, she was 4 and my boyfriend was in the campaign and he felt really weird about it.
How far along in this are we, anyways?
I think Meowing Far is going to be at least 16 in the next campaign, the real campaign.
Yeah, we're nearly done here, I think.
It's going to be set in the future, I guess. Or not. I don't think Jonah gives a shit about my types of backstory.
I was gonna say.
I don't care. I got my own headcanon for my own shit. It's like everyone who works on. So okay, so there was this writer who wrote a lot of the expanded universe material surrounding Boba Fett and his armor.
All right.
And George Lucas just completely fucked her over when he made the prequel trilogy because he retconned that Boba Fett was not a Mandalorian. Mandalorian was the race that created his armor, not the race he was.
All right.
Those guys with the tall necks are Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And she was really upset about that. Because, like, she'd written all this shit about Boba Fett. And he was like, I'm gonna do everything except that. I'm going to just completely ignore what you wrote, and I'm just gonna do what I wrote. And it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna ruin Boba Fett and Stormtroopers at the same time. And everyone's gonna hate me. And I'm gonna have to rethink my entire career as a filmmaker and sell my life's work for what seems like a really high amount but a really low amount because I have given up in life.
Me too, Josie.
I bet you all expected my George Lucas impression to be done to make a joke, but no, I made you sad. I tried to make you all sad. So George Lucas had very little to do with what made Star Wars good. He was a good ideas guy, and people took those ideas and made them work. And then he fired them all and made the prequels. So the prequels are what happens when your ideas guy doesn't have an editor or a writer or anybody to make coherence come together.
Fuck.
It's like George Lucas wanted C-3PO to be a slimy used car salesman type character.
Fuck.
He wanted Luke Skywalker to be a 65-year-old robot man. He wanted Han Solo to be a frog guy.
What the fuck is wrong with George Lucas?
And then he actually did reuse some of those. Watto's character is basically his original C-3PO. So Watto. I assume Boss Nass is Han Solo. I don't think there's a character based on his original interpretation of Luke Skywalker, but I'm sure dig deep enough you can find something stupid. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Jar Jar Binks is what Luke Skywalker was supposed to be. I don't know. The point is, everything George Lucas actually created was bad, or everything George Lucas created was good, and someone made it work. Okay, everything George Lucas made was bad, and then other people made it work. Because George Lucas is not as good as he thinks he is. And at some point after he'd made the prequels already, he realized, you know, maybe my life is a lie and I should sell Star Wars. So he sold Star Wars, and then we got Force Awakens. The first Star Wars movie in years.
True.
Decades. Oh no. The CGI stuff is actually good because of how little George Lucas was actually involved. And how the groundwork for it was set by Genndy Tartakovsky, actually talented storyteller. George Lucas had to make, not George Lucas, Genndy Tartakovsky had to make an animated Adam Sandler vampire movie, and he made it work. Like
I think I know how to do this. I'll keep fucking it up, but I think I know now.
Hotel Transylvania was real popular for a while because Genndy Tartakovsky put effort into it.
For some reason.
Well, no, he had a reason. The reason was Sony promised that they would let him make a Popeye movie if he made them a Hotel Transylvania. So he made them Hotel Transylvania, and then he said, "Okay, we'll let you make a Popeye movie if you make another one." So he made another one, and then they canceled the Popeye movie, and then they told him to make a third one.
Well,
yeah. So you know that story I keep telling about how Christopher Nolan offered Warner Brothers to make a shitty trilogy for some superhero he didn't care about, and put effort into it, and make it good, and make them a lot of money, so that he can make Inception.
Yeah.
All right. So Genndy Tartakovsky's story is basically the same, only it ended badly, and so now Genndy Tartakovsky has an Adam Sandler movie trilogy on his resume, and he didn't get to make the Popeye movie.
God fucking damn it! I beefed it again.
I don't know why Genndy Tartakovsky likes Popeye so much, but he really does. He really wanted to make that movie, and they were all like, "Yeah, man, if you just make us all these shitty movies, we'll make it, but we'll let you do it." And then they canceled it and made the Emoji Movie. Like, the Emoji Movie was actually a separate process going on. So, like, Sony's a big company. The Hotel Transylvania was the thing that they did instead of the Popeye movie. But they still did it. They made Hotel Transylvania and the Emoji Movie. And they're doing a whole bunch of other stupid things. And they're doing some things that are good. Like, they're making an animated Miles Morales Spider-Man movie. I'm pretty sure they'll have to try really, really hard to make that movie not good. Because Miles Morales is a great character. Like, he's such a great character that Peter Parker doesn't even have to be dead for him to work. Because, like, Miles Morales is part of 616 now.
Yeah.
Like, Molecule Man, Reality War. So during Secret Wars, every time someone talked to Molecule Man, he asked for food. Got any food on you? I'm hungry. And like Miles Morales was the only one who had food for him. Apparently he just had a cheeseburger in his pocket. I don't know how that works. He just had a cheeseburger in his pocket. Everyone questioned it. Molecule Man was like, "Cool, I like you. When your universe is fuck it." I'm gonna start this sentence over again. So basically, when Molecule Man put the universe back together, he retconned Miles Morales into existence in the Earth 616 reality.
Okay.
So that he could hang out with Peter Parker more regularly. I don't know if Ultimate still exists in canon. It doesn't exist out of the universe anymore. It's non-canon. Yeah, you know what? It's confusing. Comics are weird.
Yeah.
There's a character named Gwenpool that has nothing to do with Gwen Stacy or Deadpool, but she exists. Her deal is that she's from a world without superheroes, and she's just a big fan of comic books, so she knows all the ins and outs of the Marvel Universe.
Okay.
She doesn't have superpowers or ants.
Okay.
She's good at fighting, I guess. even though she's just a regular person. And regular people can be good at fighting, but she's 19. How'd she get good with swords? How's that work? I don't understand. Why does she wear pants? Why do they have to refer to her as a teenager, but she's not wearing pants? That makes me really uncomfortable. Okay, so she's actually 19, so she's legal in pretty much every country. Oh, she's legal in every state, which is what matters.
Huh, I did it.
America! Fuck yeah! Fucking the teenagers as long as they are 19! America!
Oh, Josie.
Liam, she doesn't wear pants. That's really hot. No one likes pants.
I like pants.
You're gay. You're literally attracted to men. Men wear pants. Men wear pants.
Yeah. Where is that thing going? Oh God, it's going around the corner to track me down.
Women can wear pants. Women wear pants. Men can wear skirts. People wear socks.
I agree. Where does that even come from?
The first voice-acted Smash Brothers Machinima series called Smashasm.
Oh.
I
remember that.
Yep. Shippage is still around. He animates a Pokemon series called Starter Squad, which is about a group of starter Pokemon trying to take over the Pokemon League themselves.
Interesting.
Yep, it's very good. Takes a long time to animate. Puts a lot of effort into it. Doesn't do machinima anymore. It's not as fun as it looks.
Really?
Yeah. It's not as fun as it looks. But anyway, his show's gag character was a Samus player named Lamp.
Yeah.
And he was real funny, and he said a lot. People wear socks. Yeah. And there's no context to that. Just randomly said it once. Lol, random.
Okay. What
yep. So the premise was, I guess it's like a low rent Sword Art Online. The series was set in an alternate reality where Smash Brothers Melee was an MMO. And all the players were like actual players playing the game, and it was a story about a player who got attacked by a guy randomly and was like, "I'm gonna find that guy and I'm gonna kill him."
Yeah.
Much more interesting than it sounds. Much more better than it sounds. There was some weird Kirby bullshit.
What?
There was some weird Kirby bullshit that happened. With Kirby's. In the dummy stage. They didn't have microphones, so they just taunted a lot. Confused the crap out of Link. There was a Pikachu played by a 12-year-old pimp.
Alright.
I don't know what was over that. Apparently he bullied Shippage into putting him into the show, so like...
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Shippleton is still around. He animates Pokemons. Yeah, he did a crossover with two other Smash Brothers Machinima guys, and they treated him like shit in that. But I think that was a joke. I don't think they actually treated him like shit. I don't remember one of their names. I remember the other one is Guitar Hero X7, or maybe it was Guitar Master X7. God, I gotta track down people I used to watch.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a collab with them. I auditioned for some of the roles in Smash Tasm.
Really?
Yeah. My auditions were bad. I didn't know who Dan Green was, so in the audition, so he wanted a narrator that sounded like Dan Green. I didn't know who Dan Green was at the time because for some reason I didn't think, hey, I could just use Wikipedia.
Then why did you audition?
Because I wanted to be in it, man. I also auditioned for a bunch of other characters. I think the Meta Knight. I don't remember any of what the casting were asking, but I know that I wasn't good at any of them. I didn't do a good job at any of these. I think my Dan Green is much better now.
Just a bit.
Because now I actually know who Dan Green is. Card games on motorcycle.
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games in VR on skateboards.
Hey, Josie. Water pond.
Aha, you. Hold on, let me try to do a Joey. Aha, aha, you. That's better. I'm doing better now.
That was terrible.
It's better than my first attempt, literally 20 seconds ago. Jeez, you. I can do Tristan real good.
Yeah, Tristan's okay.
My hair gives me super strength. I am hilarious, and you will repeat everything I say. Ham sandwich.
I agree.
Vegeta. Vegeta. Hi, Vegeta.
Get this to be. Oh, no, that's not gonna work.
Hi, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. Card games on motorcycles. I can't think of any Nappa quotes. Hey, if I went Super Saiyan, you think my goatee would get bigger?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
They haven't addressed it in canon whether Nappa would grow. They haven't addressed what would happen to Nappa hair-wise if he went Super Saiyan in canon. They have.
They did it in the games.
No. They had a line where he asked what would happen.
Well, they did it in the games.
They did it?
Yes.
Oh shit, I remember now. There was actually a game where there was a hypothetical. There was like a hypothetical in Xenoverse where you got to play what would happen if Vegeta and Nappa were Super Saiyans.
Yeah.
When they first came to Earth. I remember that now. His goatee turned blonde. Yeah, awesome. And he didn't grow hair. He stayed bald because he's the oh God. I am glad this franchise is still good. I mean, it technically stopped being good for a while and got good again.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they fixed it. Because GT apparently was awful, and then Evolution happened. Apparently Dragon Ball F what got Akira Toriyama to come out of. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was actually retired, but I do know he wasn't doing Dragon Ball anymore. Yeah. He started doing Dragon Ball again because live action was just that bad.
Yeah.
So
like nobody else can do this.
So after that, I decided, you know what? I'm okay with shitty live action adaptations of cartoons now, because if they're bad enough, that'll get the creators of the cartoon to come back. It's like, holy shit! There's more Dragon Ball now.
I've heard Super is actually pretty good.
I haven't been watching it, but it seems really good. There's a clip of Goku taking a punch from Hercule, and the gimmick with Hercule is that he sucks, but they have to pretend. He sucks, but they have to pretend he's good. So he took a fake punch from Hercule, and he flew slowly out of the ring backwards. but then he flew back into the ring, picked up a tractor, and left because because Goku actually became a farmer after Dragon Ball Z ended, and like he had to go plow some fields.
Lol.
Oh my god! I just realized Dragon Ball Super actually fixed one of the biggest standing flaws in Dragon Ball Z.
What's that?
Goku's a worthless piece of shit. like Dragon Ball Abridged makes fun of how much Chi-Chi just wants them to live a normal life a lot, but like Goku really didn't put a lot of effort into anything. Like there's one filler episode where he applies for a driver's license, and like that's the only time when he just puts effort into trying to be a competent human being, like financial wise.
Yeah.
That and I think there was actually a scene where like he had a job interview, or maybe it was an interview to get Gohan into college. I don't remember. I know that scene was in the Bridge series, and obviously it had to have been in the series, but I don't really know what it was in context, if that was a job interview or an actual school interview.
Yeah.
At any rate, Goku made almost no attempt to fit into human society. He was just real good at punching. And like in the original series in Dragon Ball tournaments, I don't know if he actually won any of them. I think he always like eventually threw the last match because he felt that his final competitors deserved money more than he did. Which is fair enough and noble and shit, but like after you have a wife and 3 kids, you gotta stop doing that. I remember there was this one scene in Dragon Ball. Master Roshi had entered a tournament, and he was like fighting this guy from like Africa or something, and like the guy from Africa wanted to win the prize money so he could buy a shit ton of water and bring it back to his home country. And then Master Roshi defeated him, and he heartbroken. He's like, I have to go back to my home country without any water. And then he just gave him a. Okay, so you know Dragon Ball Z, they have these capsules that you activate them and they turn into boats, right?
Yeah.
The spaceships and shit. He threw one to this guy from Africa and was like, "Hey, bring this back, fill this up with water and bring it back to your home country. You don't need the prize money." And he's like, "But how am I going to get the water?" Like, it's free in this country. You can just get the water at that well over there. What? It's free! That was a quote. Like he did over the top anime overreaction over finding out that water is not a commodity outside of deserts. And on the one hand, that's not really appropriate humor, but on the other hand, it is really funny. It was really funny. Like, he just entered a martial arts tournament because he didn't realize that water was free. Because, I mean, it really isn't. Like, water is a very valuable source, especially in deserts. So, like, it was fair. Like, we didn't have the internet back then. I think the original Dragon Ball series was made in, like, the 80s or the 70s even. If it wasn't the 70s, it was definitely early 80s. So like they didn't have the internet. This guy probably didn't have any available resources to find out whether or not water costs money outside of Africa. He probably didn't even think to research that, because like why would he even think that? Oh, okay, you know what I just realized?
What?
This martial arts tournament was in Japan. You would have had to cross the ocean to find out. So you would have had to cross the ocean to come here. So like, you must have known that there was like a lot of water. And like, there was a cyborg in that tournament. They have the technology to make a fucking cyborg. Pretty sure water purification's not that. Okay, there's a lot of plot holes here.
Just a bit.
How did Dr. Gero take his brain out and put it in a robot body? They never explain that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious to think that maybe he made a mechanical system to take his brain out and put it in a robot body. I mean, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty did something a little bit more complicated than that.
Do not even start.
He didn't even have limbs.
Don't start.
I'm Pickle Rick.
And like that, the stream is over.
Wait, we're actually done now?
No.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So in the Pickle Rick episode, Rick turns himself into a pickle to avoid going to therapy. It's a long story. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have access to limbs. Pickles don't have those. Instead, what he does is he bites his lip so that brine will leak out, and that attracts a cockroach. He bites the cockroach's head until it dies, and then he pokes its brain with his tongue to manipulate its limbs. Then he does that repeat process a couple of times until he's got an exosuit made out of cockroach limbs. It's real gross, but it works. I guess he builds a machine to automatically make an exoskeleton for him out of rats. Because rats, I guess, are better than cockroaches. Vis-a-vis exosuit. Builds a rat suit. So Pickle Rick now has limbs made out of rat parts. And the brains of rats are like stapled to his pickle brain. So that it works.
That is very confusing.
It's very confusing. And then he ends up in a Russian prison, and he has to fight the prisoner in the Russian prison. And he kills all the security guards because they're mean.
Okay.
Anyway, then he has to go to therapy. Anyway, so this was a point. So that was all pointless, Rick. You fucked up. You done fucked up, Rick. You got turned into a pickle, but you still have to go to therapy. Rick and Morty's a weird show. You need a very high IQ to watch it, apparently.
God damn it, Josie.
Like, I don't understand, because I don't understand the logic behind those idiots saying that. Because I watch Rick and Morty and I understand it pretty good. I wouldn't call me an intellectual. I wouldn't say I'm intellectual. I'm just able to grasp concepts. I'm not able to execute things. So, I mean, in a way I'm smart, but in most of the ways that matter, I'm a fucking idiot. So, like, if I can enjoy Rick and Morty, then that doesn't mean you need to be smart to be. And plus, smart people don't ransack McDonald's. Smart people don't wait in line for hours for a pack of sauce and then ransack a McDonald's when they don't get it.
True.
And also, Rick and Morty's got fart jokes in it. By default, having fart jokes in a show makes it not smart. Like Rick and Morty does have a lot of science humor in it, but so does Big Bang Theory. Does watching Big Bang Theory make you smart?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of does, because I don't know because like Big Bang Theory has appeal to normies, and like I don't think normies knew who Neil deGrasse Tyson was until Neil deGrasse Tyson was on Big Bang Theory. So like now they know who he is.
Oh no. Oh no.
You attracted some black balls.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so technically Big Bang Theory does make you smarter for watching it, because if you didn't know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is, now you do, because you watched this thing.
True.
I'm fairly certain Rick and Morty has had guest stars, but I don't think any of them were actually scientists. I think the most intellectual guest star they had was the author of Marmaduke.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an episode where Morty found an alien sex robot, and he had sex with the sex robot, and then it gave birth to a child. Because there were many complicated reasons why this sex robot had an operational uterus. Like, there's actual explanations for it, but I don't care right now. So anyway, he had an alien sex robot child that he named Morty Jr. And Morty, I think, is canonically like 14, so he obviously wasn't a very good parent. Gazorpazor, that's the name of the species. Morty Jr. did not take that into consideration, and just considers Morty an abusive parent. Neglectful parent is different from abusive. So, and also Gazorpazor, the species, they had a much... Okay, so they don't have a shorter lifespan, but they have a shorter childhood. So, like, Morty Jr. like aged to adulthood in like a week.
Okay.
So, by like a month, he was like older than his father, and was like intellectual and doing talk shows and shit. And like, it's like, yes, I grew up in a very neglectful family. My father was underage, and blah 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 something. So yeah, it was, the joke was haha, he's not taking into consideration that Morty's like 14, so it's just, it's funny. It works if you watch it. Anyway, so the creator of Marmaduke was there for some reason, I forget why. Where was I going with this?
You tell me.
You need to be an intellectual to watch Rick and Morty.
Fucking hell.
Fart jokes.
No.
Fart jokes, Liam!
This is the direction the stream is going tonight, really?
Fart jokes!
Josie, please.
Szechuan sauce! Gotta do it for the sauce! I like Rick and Morty. I like Steven Universe. I like Sonic the Hedgehog. Fan base for all three is shitty. Really, really shitty.
It's trash.
Yeah.
It's trash. It's garbage.
Yeah, I don't even know how the hell that happened with Steven Universe. I know how it happened with Sonic. I know how it happened with Rick and Morty. I don't know how the hell it happened with Steven Universe.
Alright, we're on the last chapter of the game now.
Aww.
What?
But I want to keep ranting about incoherent concepts.
We'll keep ranting then. Fuck.
Give me a subject.
You
know what? You never answered. What's your favorite Star Wars droid when you fuck it?
No, Josie. I'm not answering that question.
Mine was IG-88, the assassin droid with the coffee machine for a head.
Uh-huh.
He's real cool. He almost took over the galaxy.
True.
And then they retconned it so he didn't.
Yeah.
Thanks, Disney. What about you?
Well, I already beefed this level, so...
You're not a true Star Wars fan unless you fuck a droid. Come on, all three guys from Word Funk answered the question.
I'm trying to concentrate on a puzzle. Yeah.
Just take the obvious answer and say the Gonk Droid.
What?
Take the obvious answer. Say the Gonk Droid.
What if I don't wanna?
Say the Gonk Droid.
No.
Say you'd fuck the garbage can with legs.
Josie, what the hell?
It's weird. So the Gonk Droid is actually a power battery with legs. Like it's used, like. Okay, so theoretically, any droid or robot could be used as a power conduit, but apparently the Gonk Droid only exists used as a power conduit. It is basically just a mobile power generator. I don't even know why it needs to have artificial intelligence. For some reason, the prop appears to be a garbage can with legs.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, I'd fuck it, but IG-88 all the way, baby. You know, all the droids in Star Wars seem to be able to consent, so I'd fuck any of them. IG-88 would be my favorite though.
Why are you like this?
I don't think IG-88 would want to fuck me though, because I don't think he likes humans very much.
Why are you like this?
No, I know for a fact IG-88 doesn't like humans very much because he wants to bring a droid uprising because he thinks droids are slaves because they kind of are. And cool. He almost did it. He replaced the systems of the Death Star with himself. So he was basically the Death Star, and he would have overthrown the Empire if the Death Star 2 hadn't blown up. It's like if Han and Nub Nub hadn't blown up the Death Star, then yeah, Nub Nub. The alien guy who co-piloted not Han. It was Lando and Nub Nub. Han was on Endor. Okay, I got that wrong. Yeah. So the co-pilot for the Millennium Falcon with Lando Calrissian during the Death Star 2 detonation scene. That alien's name was Nub Nub.
Okay.
Would you fuck Nub Nub?
Oh, god damn it.
I think it would probably, you know what? Probably wouldn't fuck Nub Nub, and you know what? I probably shouldn't fuck the Gonk Droid either, because neither of them can speak English. Actually, Nub Nub probably can speak English, he just doesn't want to. Fuck humans. Humans suck. Especially Americans.
Yeah.
I think the Gonk Droids are just incapable of speaking. So I probably wouldn't fuck them because they can't consent unless you speak in the same language. I don't want to fuck these Gonk Droids if they're not into it.
No. The controls. Oh my god, this level is weird. I'm probably doing it wrong, but Christ.
Now you know what? If I don't want to fuck droids that can't consent, IG-88 would probably be into that. So he probably would fuck me. What? So I want to respect
me right now.
I want to respect these droids and their sentience.
I am so done with this puzzle. Jesus Christ.
I like how you're having the same exact reaction to your game as you would to my commentary.
Yeah.
If you were paying attention to my commentary.
Finally. Alright.
Killer Yandari. I apologize that I'm not on Twitch. I don't care right now. Sorry. Killer Yandari just posted in the Discord in response to Aiden's bullshit. I can't believe the microwave is fucking dead. Why is Boba Fett's head mounted on the walls?
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Well, the top part of it looks like Boba Fett's head at a certain angle.
I am So confused right now. I have no idea what I'm... Oh, wait, yes, I have some idea of what I'm doing.
So what's up with all the meat chunks falling from the sky, huh? How about that?
What?
Oh, you don't get that where you live? You don't get that up there? You don't get that in Canada? Meat chunks falling from the sky? Meat rain?
No, Josie.
Just me then?
There is something very wrong with you.
Yes. Yes, there is. Blood everywhere. Meat chunks keep falling on my head. I really should stop picking at those scabs falling on my head. I am bleeding everywhere.
Damn it! This puzzle sucks.
I bought red pillowcases so I wouldn't be able to see blood.
Oh.
Red everywhere.
Why?
What? Well, how come Sega hasn't done a game where Robotnik becomes a supersonic? They had him turn into Sonic Boom cartoon.
Oh my god, what the hell do I do with this thing?
Like, that was Sonic After the Sequel or some fan game, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Robotnik uses the Chaos Emeralds.
We'll probably stream that after we finish Mania.
Becomes Superman. Hopefully if they actually run with Omelette in like Mania 2, they'd also do Robotnik. Oh shit, they should hire the Sonic Mania guy. They already did that. That was the whole... Okay, take two. They should hire the Sonic After the Sequel guy.
He's working on his own shit right now.
Well, he can just drop that and work for the Sonic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just drop all your bullshit to work for Sonic?
How do I push this back through the door?
I want a chili dog right now. I'm gonna. Nope. Nope. My mother hasn't randomly sent me $2 yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Chad, any ideas? Because, I'm out of them.
Post a comment on this web zone if you want to buy me pizza. I like pizza.
Or you too, Josie, if you have any ideas of how to get this through.
Okay. Paint the purple walls red.
That's just going to bring it back further. I need it to go back in.
Paint the door red.
You can't do that.
Can't paint the inside of the door red?
No.
Is there a tile that you can paint?
No.
Can you get it to chase you?
Not these ones, no.
Would you fuck it? Okay, so your answer to your favorite Star Wars droid in which you fuck it is the landmines from Chroma gun, and yes.
Josie.
I'm answering for you since you refused to answer my question.
Josie, why?
I don't know, man. I don't know why you're... I don't know why you're such a prude.
What?
You're just, like... It's yes and, not no, Josie. You don't know how improv works. You're supposed to run with whatever the other person does. You're not supposed to say, no, I don't want it. I don't want to fuck the droid. What do you got against droids, man? They're alive apparently. They got feelings for some reason.
I must be having either this puzzle is ridiculously difficult, or I'm just having a big fucking brain fart right now, and I still have no idea what these things do.
Why do characters in Star Wars grant sentience to inanimate objects just to treat them like shit?
What in the... Hold on. Oh,
you're figuring it out.
Oh.
You figured it out.
Okay, I know what to do. And
Good.
it's about these things. These things, they bounce your shots off the wall to an adjacent wall.
Okay, Larry, go do it.
That was supposed to do it. It didn't do it.
I like pizza. Pizza's good.
There we are. There we are.
What's your favorite kind of pizza, and would you fuck it?
Yes.
You're very enthusiastic about this question.
Yeah.
If you don't answer, pineapple.
What?
I'm just gonna start answering questions for you if you don't answer.
Why?
Pineapple.
Oh, that was not the desired effect.
I asked Wordfunk what their favorite thing was. Just thing. And that question made it on to the podcast for some reason.
So this is a bit of an unruly mechanic.
I forgot what Austin and Johnny's favorite thing was, but Leon's was only pineapples.
Yeah.
And Austin decided to make pineapples a running gag in a Dice Funk.
I see.
So they have like a walkie-talkie system where they say pineapple to activate it and turn it off. So basically, it's all about pineapples. I can't stop thinking about pineapple.
Oh no. Oh, Dios mío.
This game's weird. It's a good weird. I like this game.
Even though I know exactly what I have to do now, this level still fucking sucks.
Face sucks. Don't badmouth the game they gave us for free. Not our job to badmouth games they gave us for free.
Okay, I'm not going to be one of those commentators who reviews gets review copies of games and is not honest about them just because I got them for free. This level fucking sucks. And I'm not standing down on that just because I got the game for free.
You know what? Fair enough. I forgot how you're supposed to do things.
Yeah.
This game fucking sucks!
No, the game is good. The game is fun. It's just... this level is kind of unruly.
This level fucking sucks! In this really good game!
There you go.
So how about Mario Odyssey How about Mario Odyssey? This is the worst game ever, right?
What?
Jim Sterling's getting death threats over a review he didn't make.
Yeah.
It's like Gamergate all over again. The game journalist, the lady that was accused of sleeping with the lady and reviews and the things and the shit, he never reviewed the game!
Yeah.
He never reviewed the fucking game that the bullshit was about. Even if he did, it's a free fucking game. Who the fuck cares? she slept with a guy for good reviews of a game he didn't review. It's a free fucking game. She doesn't benefit. Fuck! I want a hamburger.
Me too, Josie. Me too.
Leave a comment on this episode if you like hamburgers.
Yes. 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 Yes.
You really like hamburgers, Liam?
Yeah, I do. And?
I don't think there's any puzzle in any other game besides this one that the solution to a puzzle would look as bizarre as some of the solutions in this puzzle, in this game.
That is a very good point. Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Just a bunch of stripe.
What have I done?
Just a
what
bunch of...
have I done? Oh, oh, Dios mío.
Just a bunch of random stripes everywhere of random colors.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh,
wow.
Oh no, 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 no.
This is what happens.
What?
This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't fuck the droids, Liam.
Just an assortment of doors that I need to
Liam,
test.
Liam, the droids want to tap that ass, and you're not even gonna give them a chance.
God,
You don't have to let the droids. You don't have to let the droids have their way with you if you don't want them. Because that's like a thing, no? But like, you gotta respect them and like give them a chance. Because you just flat out refuse to sleep with droids.
Too many balls, too many balls, too many balls!
I completely forgot what I was talking about because you just screamed too many balls, too many balls, too many balls. And then I saw the too many balls attack you.
Yeah.
Ah, we have fun.
This is fun. No,
For me it is. For me it is.
Which of these doors can I actually go through? Not that one. Definitely not that one.
Many balls. Balls.
Yeah.
Many balls.
What do I do with the balls?
You just die
No.
in real life.
I don't wanna.
You don't be alive anymore. Then stop. Made of squirrels.
I don't wanna. 8, 4, 2, 1. What the hell are these? What do these numbers mean?
There's a missing poster in the OKKO game for Steven.
Oh.
Because of the hiatus.
True. No, no.
Of course, that game must have been in development for a while, so like they planned this. Then again, it is just an art asset in the background, so they probably just like threw it in at the last moment, at the last second.
Oh no, 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 no.
If an entire Pokemon stretch in secret at the last moment without anyone noticing by one guy, then I'm pretty sure you can just slap in a poster and beat him up. It's fine.
I swear to God, if there's a sequence that I have to exit at... Is this gonna make me do math?
Yes.
There is 8, 4, 2, 1 above these spheres and 13 above the exit door.
This is like the first episode of this. They had to solve a complex puzzle with numbers and colors.
This is literally. This is what I think it is. 8, 4, 1.
This is literally that.
It made me do all the numbers that added up to 13, and then that opened the exit door. Any other combination of numbers brings out the black balls, and you have to die. There is nothing else you can do.
I don't think the McElroy brothers' dad has a Twitter account, so I don't think I can tell him that Chroma Gun did his first campaign puzzle.
What?
Okay, so the McElroy brothers' dad is the DM for Season 2 of the Adventure Zone.
Okay.
And the first puzzle in his campaign is literally the level you played in Chroma Gun.
Huh.
Like, it was a complex puzzle with numbers and colors and weird.
I mean, that wasn't exactly complex. Once I figured out what the correlation of the numbers to the walls, then yeah.
You are missing the obvious. You are missing the context that comes from listening to an entire season of a D&D podcast of a bunch of fucking idiots and their dad try to play D&D and bumble their way into saving the universe.
Okay, this one I'm not sure about.
Like, they made a running gag
to open that door.
They made a running gag about how their dad Clint was just unable to memorize spells that his character knew, so they had printed out flashcards for him. And like, I can't memorize shit either, but like, I have a hole in my brain. They showed it to me on an X-ray where I have a hole in my brain. They showed it to me.
Huh.
I don't know what their excuse was. Also, he cast Zone of Truth a lot. Like, that was his signature spell, and he would cast it during fights. And it usually actually did shit. So like, it was cool, but it was still a running gag that in the most dire of situations, he would just randomly cast Zone of Truth for no reason. I cast Zone of Truth. At one point, Justin, who also played a magic man and could cast Zone of Truth, he joked about casting Zone of Truth once, and then saying that he won the fight they were in, and then it would happen because it's Zone of Truth.
Whoa, no!
And that's sort of an interesting concept, because you're not necessarily lying saying that you win. So does that mean that you can't say it? And if you say it, does that mean it'll be the truth in the future? See, I would have asked Jonah about that, but like, he wasn't, like, he's in college right now, man. He can't be bothered with this shit.
True.
Is he in college?
Yes, actually.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I'm proud of my friends.
I'm proud of me too.
Yeah. You're one of my friends. You're trying.
Wow, Josie.
I gave up. I just completely gave up. Everything's bad. I'm on disability now. I'm not getting my money yet, but I'm on it now. I'll be getting my money in a few months, maybe.
Oh no! Oh.
And then I'll have like a regular source of income.
I think this game has a finite amount of health, which is annoying because it doesn't show you how much you have.
Probably supposed to guess it by the color the screen flashes when you hit. Which is a somewhat intuitive system, but a health. It's a somewhat intuitive system, but like a health bar would probably be better.
Yeah.
Or maybe an indicator on the gun.
Yeah.
Or there's like a color wheel in the corner of the screen there. It's actually a bar graph, but I don't know what else. A color graph.
Yeah.
They could have a color. They could have a health bar there instead of that, because like the gun already tells you what color gun. See, if we had a game while it was in development, we probably could have told them about these issues, and they could have solved them.
True.
We are responsible for this game not being perfect.
We are the sole ones responsible, apparently.
Yep, this game is amazing, and even more played it.
Ooh.
We suck. We ruined this game. We ruined this Red Bull.
I said red balls.
I was talking with Reese once about just stream of consciousness bullshit like I always do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when is that not what you talk about?
Alright, so what if Starbucks opened up a store on a space station shaped like a bull, and it was painted red? So what if would Red Bull be able to sue the Starbucks for operating in a Red Bull? I don't know. I don't remember how I come to that statement in my words, but it was said because when I get to talking, I say weird shit.
You sure do, Josie.
I am made of consciousness. I am cat, or cat, beaver,
One of those
cat,
doors
meow, meow.
briefly opened. Was I just seeing things? No, I wasn't. All right.
What if corn?
I know, right?
What if beavers? So there's a new billboard of the Justice League movie, and it's bad.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much all the marketing material is just bad.
That's a shame.
I think at this point, Warner Brothers thinks that just knows this movie's not going to be successful, but like they would be losing a lot more money if they don't make it at this point because they've already sunk a lot of time into it. Extra Credits made a video. It's called the sunken time fallacy. Basically, you spend a lot of time and money on a thing that's not good. So you decide you have to just make it because at this point, if you don't make it, you'll lose more money because you'll spend all that time and money on nothing.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, though, you can just not. You just not. Money is a meaningless abstract concept, and like, who cares? The Justice League movie's not gonna be good, and they should just accept that. But they're not, because big corporations aren't in the business of accepting things.
Huh.
Like, Cyborg looks bad. Like, the Flash looks more mechanical than Cyborg for some reason. So Flash's costume is it's supposed to be like latex or whatever, but instead it looks mechanical. Looks overly mechanical, whereas Cyborg, I guess they couldn't figure out how to make Cyborg look more mechanical than the Flash, so they decided to make him awful looking. He looks awful. It's like Green Lantern all over again. It's just a bit of a guy's face floating around a CGI mass of ugly garbage.
Huh.
Like they could have just reused the costume for the Flash from the CW series, and then used the budget for the Flash's costume in this movie on Cyborg instead, and that would have been great. But no, they couldn't do that because that would have made sense.
I need to fast. I need to go fast.
So there's a rumor that this Batman movie that's coming out isn't actually going to be canon to the DCEU, and neither is this Joker origin story movie also happening. So like, it could just be that they're giving up on this current cinematic universe and starting a different one.
That's nice.
cinematic universe is a good idea, but like you have to actually commit to make good movies. And making a story good is not hard when you have people that can put effort into things. Because us doing stuff is hard because we're not a lot of people. And we're not necessarily good at the things we should be good at. Like marketing.
What the hell am I doing? I can't even see to do... Oh, it's the white ball.
And
the
like...
first time I'm ever going to use the zoom on this, I think.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do, Warner Brothers. You don't do any of the shit you done, and you just let the CW handle it. Because apparently the CW can make good shit out of your shit.
Huh.
Flash show is like the best show. Is like the best show on wheels.
What?
I gotta eat. I gotta eat soon.
Me too.
I'm running out of brain.
Me too.
Anyway, yeah. So the Flash show is just really good. It's really good. Like, I was so disappointed when The Dark Knight Rises had so many villains and none of them were Clayface. I always wanted to see Clayface in live action because Clayface, my favorite DC character. Now, Clayface obviously wouldn't be in live action, big scary monster guy, but like rendering him in CGI that looks realistic and shit. I want to see that. I want to see what they would do with that. Well, the Flash has a villain named Tar Pit, who's basically Clayface but made out of tar. So he's Clayface but also on fire.
Oh.
So they not only did Clayface, but they did Clayface but on fire. Holy fuck! I never thought I'd see Clayface in live action, and here I am seeing something that's basically Clayface but on fire. It's fucking amazing. I was just amazed when I found out that Gorilla
the incineration is back on.
I was just amazed when I found out Gorilla Grodd was in it. Gorilla Grodd is in it.
Good luck.
Well, what?
Fucking Gorilla Grodd is in the live Flash show. They actually did a psychic talking gorilla.
Neat.
On a TV budget, and they made it look good, and they made it work, and it's just like everything I've ever. It's like everything I ever wanted from a comic book adaptation.
Oh my god! What am I? Oh. Oh my god! This game has gone from 0 to 100 again.
They made Reverse Flash. They made me think Reverse Flash was cool. I used to think Reverse Flash was really silly. See, it felt like a parody of the Bizarro Superman thing. And then they made Reverse Flash really cool. I mean,
oh, no.
apparently.
Oh no! No!
Apparently, Reverse Flash has just always been cool, and I take the concept seriously.
I solved it.
So I watched this, and they make Reverse Flash look cool, and then I read, and then I look at, it's like, oh, that's all cool. He's really dumb premise behind him. Okay.
We do offer supplementary unguided testing tracks unattached to this facility. We strongly encourage.
And like, they compounded how cool.
I think I just dodged the first part of the timer.
They helped the actor that played him escape pigeonholing.
Good luck.
So the actor playing Reverse Flash is actually more well known for comedy roles.
Okay.
So, like, I always kind of really like it when they just, for no reason whatsoever, they cast an actor against types so that they can avoid typecasting in future roles.
Whoa.
It's like all the actors that were in Star Wars got fucked over by typecasting. They couldn't find work because everyone was like, "Oh no, man!" Everyone thinks Star Wars. Oh no, man! Our viewers are only gonna think Star Wars when they see you. We're not gonna cast you in things.
Sensational! You've made it to the
Carrie Fisher could never escape that. Harrison Ford, like, got some good work after that. Mark Hamill wasn't primarily a live-action actor, so like he didn't really care that he could never work in live-action again. Although he does his most well-known role, other than Luke Skywalker, is he actually played the Trickster in the 90s Flash series, and then he reprised his as playing the original Trickster in the new series. There were two Tricksters, and he played the one that terrorized the city in the 90s. And that isn't even the coolest reference to the 90s series. The coolest series is that they had the actor that played the Flash in that series, John Wesley Snipes, or whatever his name was. I think I got his name mixed up with Wesley Snipes.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think maybe his name was John Wesley Shipp. Okay, so anyway, so they had Shippleton from the original Flash series.
No,
no. I like how I'm trying to have this.
Can you not see that I am on fire?
I know. What I was saying is, I like how I'm trying to have this casual conversation about
Sensational! You've made it to the last chamber of our
fire.
Testing
I didn't catch a word of what you just said.
Okay, so picture this. You're in a burning building, which you are. Someone calls you up on the phone and wants to talk about TV. You're like, can't talk now, on fire. I was like, nah, man. Nah, man, it's cool. I can talk about TV shows. Like, no, man, you don't understand. Everything's on fire. I'm like, nah, that's cool, man. So anyway, so the Flash is cool. I like the Flash.
Good luck.
Yeah. So the actor from the original Flash series, the '90s series, he actually plays Barry's dad. So the original Flash plays his dad.
Okay.
I really like that. And then when they introduce alternate universes, parallel timelines, it turns out that Barry's dad is actually Jay Garrick, the original Flash from the comics, in an alternate universe. It's like an alternate universe version of Barry's dad is the Flash, but the original Flash. And it's really neat. There was actually an episode.
What? Chairs? Couch? What?
What? I haven't seen that. I'm not seeing that.
Oh,
what? Okay, now I'm seeing it. All right, so you found the waiting room?
Apparently.
No. Here we
Is that the elevator?
I think so.
You have reached
The end of the test.
and sustained no serious.
So it's like a Stanley Parable thing.
Where's my $10? Thanks for the cake. Screw you, I almost died. This was I can't tell if that says sad or bad.
So this game,
I hate brown. Thanks. What's that one say? Complaint. Read the damn complaint box. Your droids are crazy.
So this game
I
is
need
like
more tutorial.
So this game is like a combination of Portal 2 and Stanley Parable.
Wow, mini challenge, colors, such puzzle, doodle of Doge.
So the Stanley Parable. So the Stanley Parable
Job
in
easy.
So the Stanley Parable demo in universe
Let me
is actually.
out. I'm trying to read these, Josie.
I know, and I'm trying to explain.
My pen sucks.
And I'm trying to explain why this game reminds me of a different game.
More colors.
Yeah, there needed to be more colors.
Is anyone reading these? I am.
Yeah, we are. Well, Liam is. I'm not paying attention.
I'm gonna paint the waiting room blue. There, that's a much more relaxing color. So much less sterile and drab, don't you think?
Anyway, so the Stanley Parable demo ended when you actually entered the office that the game takes place in.
Okay.
And that's what this reminds me of.
Huh.
You're literally leaving the building. I think.
Yeah, I was stuck on the loading screen for a second there. Okay, I no longer have the gun. I'm in the elevator. Elevators going places.
Is this game gonna end like Portal 2 then?
I don't know.
This game is weird. I love this game.
Okay.
So for the viewers, how much is this? $30,000?
Now let's talk about your future.
Oh, this is the guy that was on the thing for the whole time.
Can you punch him in the face?
The project that may be just your thing. And what might that be? Oh, the credits? Alright, cool. I like that project.
Where's the punch him in the face button?
Yeah. So that was Chroma Gun. That was pretty fun. Those escape sequences were a little hectic, but whatevs.
Can you punch the credits in the face? I love this game. Good game.
Yeah, it's nice. Definitely worth the small amount of money that it's charged for. I'm going to treat myself to a ginger snap because.
And you can buy this game on Steam for $30,000.
It's like 10.
$10,000. So, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they call money in Vietnam?
What?
Dongs.
Oh.
Yeah, the Vietnamese dollar is called a dong. And their money has a very low exchange rate. So everything costs multiples of millions of dong.
Oh, there's another door back here. Okay. There's a thing after the credits or something. Where am I going?
You're not
what
as
in the ungodly hell?
You're not as enthused about the dongs as expected. Hey, dance party!
Apparently.
Dance party.
Oh, it's a dance party of the developers. Oh.
Very creative credits.
Hey guys.
This is very
Thanks
creative.
for giving me your game.
Yeah, sorry we didn't play your game on time.
Oh, hey, it's the logo for Pixelmaniacs.
This guy has the shortest pants. Might as well not be wearing pants. Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google their logo, and I'm gonna make a Minecraft texture of it over the slime for them. And hold on. What's the company called?
Pixelmaniacs.
Pixelmaniacs. All right, and they do have a Twitter. So I'm gonna make their logo in Minecraft, and I'm gonna tweet it at them and say, "Hi, sorry it took us a year to play your game that you gave us for free."
I already told them that it took us so long, but we're finally doing it.
Well, I'm going to apologize to them myself because
right.
you don't have a monopoly on apologies, Liam. It's a free country.
Is it
for
not?
now?
Is it
For
really?
now, it's not. It's not. There's no such thing as free. I want a pizza. Pizza costs money.
Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for the stream.
You might as well not wear pants that short. I'm not complaining.
Oh, that guy in the back. I thought you were just spouting nonsense.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
I didn't notice the guy. I thought you were just spouting your usual nonsense. There is actually a guy there wearing short shorts.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You might as well not be wearing... if you're gonna wear pants that short.
That's underwear.
Oh, so he isn't wearing pants then.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
And with that, I think this is a good way to end the stream.
I love Pantsless Jeff here. What's his actual name?
Benjamin the Big Boss Lockman.
Oh my god, he's the boss. The boss comes to work not wearing pants.
I want to work for this company. I don't know what I would do, but I want to work for these people. We'll see you next stream, guys.
Purple!